Any new news? No. Oh, we made one for Burger Man. I forgot about that. It's funny, stick around to the end of the episode. Someone else donated up in that range. It's unbelievable. But welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the Let's Play here in Mindcraft. So, yeah, what are we doing today? That's for me to decide, obviously, and I think I want to go over to the museum. It's something I've been talking about for a while now. You know, I just had the urge to walk there. You know what? Get out of my life. Not you. Stay, watch. Talking about the ledge wings. I just need to walk and take in the beauty around me. Chicken. Fence that was placed in Pocket Edition. Spider. What was that sound? That was a spider. It sounded like that creature from Vintage Story that shoots darts at you. I got scared for a second. Oh, that's pretty. Usually fly over all this. But anyway, yeah, we're heading over to the museum because I want to finally expand it. Just give me a minute. We'll be there in a minute. Maybe find a place for this too, because I do not want that there. But yeah, as of now, this place is currently just a giant square, and I want to change that. This is, of course, going to stay the main lobby, but as you can see, it's getting crowded. And although I do like the crowded feel in here, I kind of want to... We're not going to expand it greatly, but I want to continue these pathways here, down here. So we're going to make an extension, not the same height as this. It's going to be about half the height, and it's just going to lead into other rooms that are going to display items that deserve their own room, such as... I might dedicate a whole room to just this. Like a room displaying all these. Sorry, chainsaw. I haven't built in Minecraft for so long. How do you start this? I think we get blocks, right? Yeah. And then we break blocks. I'm gonna have to move him. Got lots of planning to do here. Just gonna make a slight extension out this way, mainly copying the rest of the design here. So let's get to it. Need some sandstone. It's a sickness, you see. I already have the wings back on, but I think it's because I designed my world around electric wings, kind of like how America designed most of its cities around cars. In Europe, it's so normal to walk everywhere. And you try to bring that walking over to the States, and it's just, you're looked at weird. Like, why are you walking? You too poor to drive a car? That's kind of the feeling you get, is because there's just, all these cities and towns are designed around motor transportation, which kind of sucks. It's probably why the majority of the US is obese, is because there's just not enough walking, you know? I thought I had some sandstone stuff in here. Where's all my sandstone? Looking at this makes me want to play Starfield. I'm getting the itch to play Starfield again. Yes, I love Starfield, if you didn't know. Pretty sure the majority of you know that by now. But, yeah, there's gonna be a new update coming out sometime soon. And I'm trying to hold off until that update. They're, like, rehauling a lot of the space travel. Or not travel, just space in general. Pretty excited for it. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the caveman ways and gather sand on my own. Ah! I knew it! See, all this smooth stone. I was about to go freaking gather all this sand and then have to convert it all to that. But I put it somewhere, and it's out here at the Golem Factory that we still have yet to finish. Oh god, so many projects. How we looking? Looks like an expansion. This is kind of what I had in mind. Nothing crazy, but it gives us more room. And as you can see, I just brought the walkway through here. Shut your mouth. And just quite simply wraps around. So it gives us area to put walls through here. And even here. And I'm trying to decide where I'm going to put my retirement wall. I would like a big one, maybe just against this whole back wall here. And then we can dedicate other areas in here so we can get rid of all the major walls like this in here, and we can dedicate that space to whatever. The thing is like, I don't have other things within my world that I need to put in here. So, why am I doing this again? I don't know. I've also wanted to turn this into a little town. You guys remember that? We extended the road out here. I wouldn't mind turning this into a little village, and this is like where all the villagers work and how they make an income around here. So, building... Actually, that'd be a cool idea. the theme of the houses around here could be very Roman architecture, I guess, if you know what I mean. It could be like a deserty village or something to match this. I like the idea of having different settlements all throughout here. Worry about that another time. I'm gonna finish this up. Also, I am 30 years old now, and I officially proposed to my girlfriend on February 14th. Just felt fitting, so I am now an engaged man. Or slime. This is crazy. Just thought I'd share the news. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, I posted it on there. I made the excuse I took her to the local park and it was raining out. It was just awful weather for Valentine's Day. And I took her to the gazebo. I said, we never take proper Valentine's Day photos. So I brought my tripod for my phone and I propped it up. And then we went and posed for the picture, but I made it a video instead. And that's how I proposed to her. Now I have that moment captured forever. I'm so glad I did that because she didn't expect a thing. I held a secret for quite a while. Told lots of people. I'm glad it didn't leak. I could not express how happy I am. She's literally the perfect girl, so I feel like I won the lottery there. But now we're already like wedding planning. We went to a bunch of thrift stores today because we're finding like golden picture frames for an idea we have. We're having a blast. Is that looking good? Yeah, it is. I could have made it out of a copper roof, like raw copper again, but since this one is already almost oxidized, and I mention this a lot, but if you didn't know, I had to gather all this copper naturally in caves and oceans, smelt it all down, craft it into blocks, and place it as raw copper blocks, and then that's why it is still not fully oxidized. This was before we got trial chambers, so yeah, now we can just simply do that. And you know, I was super happy they added this, trial chambers, to be able to do this. But the more I think about it and the more I play this game, I think it might have been a bad idea because to reach this stage is kind of a flex, you know? Like imagine a whole building on your world made out of fully oxidized copper. And everyone would be like, wow, that must have been there for a long time, such as this roof. But now people just look at this as if I've gathered all this in a trial chamber. But I'm a little biased, of course, because I made this. But, okay. I like this little expansion. I gotta figure, okay. I did a little trim up here, as you can see. So I need to figure out a way to do that over here. I guess I'll just continue this around. Yeah, I still don't know what I'm gonna put in here either. You know? I guess I am just doing these walls. It's like, I don't want to change this in here a whole lot, but that's the whole point of this. Oh, I do have these archways made out of granite, polished andesite, I mean. I think this looks pretty good back here, though. Look at this. Got a giant wall to do stuff on, and then, of course, down through here, lots of extra space. Now I want to get some polished andesite. No, I don't need to. This isn't as big as a roof as in there. Oh, but I do need to do these. And do I want to do it out of the same color? Because I would like to replace these birch trap. Well, no. Birch is good because it's made out of sandstone on the side, so some of the tan matches it. So I guess I'll just do the same lighting in there. I check my emails pretty frequently, as a YouTuber should, and the amount of sponsorship opportunities I get and people willing to be my editors is insane. And one thing I've always questioned myself is why I've never taken an opportunity to get a sponsorship on my channel. Just like a 30-minute, no, not that long, a 30-second segment of sponsoring something. And I think I've never done it is because I always thought, like, for the longest time on YouTube, you were considered a sellout if you did that pretty frequently. Now it is completely normal for okay, this is just me, the YouTubers I'm subscribed to, but every single video there's a sponsorship segment, and it annoys me. I know I guess it makes sense with YouTube changing because YouTube pays pennies to people, so it makes sense nowadays. And I don't know why I need chains. I don't know why I personally haven't done it yet. I can't get past that feeling I've had in the past of being an absolute sellout bringing sponsorships to a channel. And I don't think I ever will be able to. Even video editors, I could in no way, shape, or form afford a video editor for my channel. So that's why I don't do that. Most of the time I just ignore them. I just read one actually. They've sent multiple emails before trying to get a hold of me, but usually how I look at it is if I don't respond, then just take that as a simple no. This person really wanted to get my attention. And then the last email they said something along the line of like, I get it, you may not be an extroverted person, so here's Oscar. And it shows a picture of a dog. Oscar likes talking to people. Here, you can talk to Oscar. Just like absolutely treating me like a 5-year-old, and I had to reply to that. That was just like what? Is this your strategy to get professional work from YouTubers, treating them like 5-year-olds? It's just, I've seen some really interesting strategies for people to get your attention. Okay, that room is now completely done. I'm ready to put stuff in it, got the lights all up. It's looking fine and dandy. Now I just gotta decide how I wanna do that. Because if I take these out of here, this, that wall, it's gonna look very empty in here. And I don't really have things to place in their way because, I mean, all that you see in here is all that I have for the museum. I guess I could go throughout my world. It's been quite a while since I've found actual stuff for my museum. I have relics throughout my world. Here's this. It's like, I should just take this and use all this wood, but I lost this for the longest time. When I was caving one day, I found it in an old cave, and it's like, why is that in here? That's not really anything special. Oh boy. I might just leave the expansion like this and figure it out as we play on the world and just go do something else for now. Because it feels good having this expansion, so when I want to add something else, I can move things around. Or is that just an excuse not to continue working on this? I bet you guys would like me to go do something else. Maybe we'll just go do something else for now. I think I'm just going to leave this on hold until I decide how I want the inside to look. I want to see how much the roof changes here. Oh, quite a bit. It got a lot of oxidation on it. I'm glad it still fits in, too. That's good. I'm back in the museum. I thought of one thing I wanted to put back here, and I think it's kind of cool. It's something I've always wanted to do. Stop it. And that is the evolution of the computers that Slime Science Center has used. I haven't... No, wait. I don't need a... What do I need for this? I wonder if this will work. We do a little bit of that. Get a piece of string. Put that there. And... Oh, what? I thought you could... Okay. Item frames, I forget they're a little more stupid in Bedrock Edition. They're like entities or whatever. They don't count as a block. What is something really small I could put back there? Wait. I think buttons count, right? Yes. I'm putting that there. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that looks fine. All right, there we go. So originally, I thought this was going to be the oldest computer in my world, but this one just looks a little more outdated because it has more like metallic parts, and the screen is actually smaller and it has more simplified buttons. So this is the first computer ever made by SSC, and then this is the second when we started getting into office stuff like the back rooms. And this is the third, basically a renovation of this, but with a few more spots to plug stuff in. And then this is the fourth generation, which is a massive upgrade, but still has a bezel on it. But now this is the current 5th gen, which I don't have a lot in my world, but I have in a few places. But of course, this is the bezel-less and a really flat screen. I kind of like this evolution look here. Oh crap. I don't know if much will change, but we have Homestead 2016. This is also 2016, but these are all the same right here. And then I go skip 2 years, 2018, another, oh, that's 3 years, to 2021, another year, 2022, and then I skipped a year to 24. And I don't know if much has changed if I should do a 25, but I'm going to. I feel like I need to since I've been tracking the progress. All right, well, you can't really tell much of a difference. Literally the only difference, the wheat in this area used to be green, and then now it's yellow. And then the year before that, it was just brown, like it didn't render the wheat. Wow, I had that wheat there since 2021. Yeah, not big changes, but this is inspiring me. Like, you can't really tell that, well, there's pink trees now in this one compared to this one, but this is inspiring me this year to change home drastically. Maybe do something at the top of this hill finally. Upgrade this tree. Expand the sunflower farm even more because look how much it's expanding. It just kind of hit a halt because, well, it's pretty big. But yeah, this is giving me a little bit of inspiration. We haven't done a lot of work on the house for quite some time. I feel like I have so many more interesting maps in my world. I could make a giant map wall in there Like, this is just some of the interesting maps I have. Gonna run around for a bit and fix some things that are bothering me. Need some... Oh, I still accidentally hit the jump button. Because my keyboard is so sensitive. I only have 2 paintings? Okay. But, oh, god dang it. No, god dang it. God dang it. But I don't know, at some point just... Oh, at some point, a lot of my paintings just decided to screw off, so that's always nice. There we go. The founders, Calix James and Patrick James. Same as in my town, I'm sure... See, some paintings stayed, but like, example for up here, I had big paintings up there. They just fell off too, and then I believe in here as well, I had a founders thing, so we gotta put this back up. There we go. Founders in 2017. John Zabrowski and Lou Zabrowski. I wonder if Zabrowski is still watching. Are you, buddy? Oh, I haven't checked up on this in a while. I hope this thing ain't overflowing. I'm like, oh, looking pretty full. Oh, okay, we still got room. We're good. Don't know why I chose to do this, but I'm working on the most random thing. Oh, didn't finish this. And it's just a random building within my city. I looked at it, and I'm like, you know what? I kind of want to see that finished. And it's this one. I really like this one. It fits the vibe of this city. I even have a similar one up there, but we have still yet to do anything with that. But yeah, it's like some sort of hotel, very small. It's very cramped up top. So yeah, I don't know why. I just kind of want to see this one through. I don't know if I'll finish it today. I wouldn't mind getting a villager in here. Maybe a receptionist who owns the hotel. Let's see what we can do with this. All right, glad I'm doing this. This place definitely needed some work. So, got an entrance system here now. Go in. This is gonna be the lobby, of course. Put the owner down here, which we'll decide that today. Actually, I don't think I'll ever put anyone up in these rooms because, like, we'll never see them. So, yeah, I'm trying to figure out. I never finished this back wall, so I'm just putting it as all andesite. And then once I get this up, we can need a lot of stone. And then I'm just gonna do a basic layout of each floor. I don't think I'll decorate them today, but okay. I overlooked something. I'll show you in a second, but this is gonna be the little receptionist desk. It needs some sort of computer to log people in. I really like the gray tone I'm going for in here. It just looks very dystopian and like this is kind of a lower end hotel. That's too dark of a block for the side. Thing is, the desk is made out of the block that I usually use. I can use that, maybe. Yeah, that's better. Cool. Oh, wait. I know what would be even better. Because they're pretty gray as well. We need this box, and I guess the only thing they... Oh, wait. Smoker's fine, but there's also the blast furnace that a villager can use. And I don't have one, of course, because that would make things too easy. And now I don't have a crafting table because that would make things way too easy too. I'm getting complaining in my old age, aren't I? And now I don't have enough material for it. What do I need? Another piece of iron? 2. There, you happy? There we go. So we're gonna have to get a frightening looking guy in here that takes blast furnaces. Okay, and then they can look at the computer. I'm hoping that's what'll happen, but he'll most definitely do this. Hop up here, get up here, and just freaking look at it like this. Just so stupid. I can't believe they'd never fix something like that. But you know what? To make this place look even more techie, I brought my gray control panels here. I want to make like a section on this wall, like just an area where controls are for the whole hotel. And of course I need one more item frame. What is up with this game? It just doesn't want me to finish things. Now I go on the hunt for one piece of leather and some sticks. Will I get lucky? I have crap over here. No. Sticks. Stick. Leather. All right, put some beep boop buttons up here. Some gauges. Gotta admit, these are some of my favorite ones in this world. I like the gray ones. Oh yeah. Oh, look how cool these look. And a little vent. Nice. What are these down here? Oh, my Apple computers. There. Just a small little detail when you walk in. It looks like a bit much, but I'm gonna do vents on the top. There we go, that's a little better. Less beepy boopy buttons. Now we need some lights up in here. Okay, main lobby's done. Got some cobwebs up. Kept it very grayscale. Just want it to look depressing and, you know, futuristic. Got some news here, some old news. They don't even care about keeping up to date with news. Got a sign-in area, a bed for the villager, and I just put these here because I didn't realize something. If we head up here, here's the first floor. I added a ton of doors. I guess I could structure this in a way where you walk into a little 3x3 area where these are, and then doors lead into these, how many? 5 areas, which are going to be little tiny 3x3 rooms for people to rent. I guess I could do that, yeah. I'm not going to do that right now, though. This is something I want to do on a stream, which I do, as far as I know right now, I want to stream on Monday. So keep that in mind. Follow me on Twitter if you want to keep up to date when I'll start streaming, because that's where I'm going to post it. But this is something like I'd want to do on that day. Interact with you guys and kind of work on the interiors of some of these builds. I need to light this place up. Holy crap. Anyway, as of now, I'm going to go get a villager for the lobby here and then probably call it quits there. All right, I got to be quick here. We already have an armorer, which is awesome. I just got to lock his trade real quick. I'm just going to waste... No. Not iron. Silly. I think I have a crap ton of coal. I just got to find it. No, it is right here. Yeah. Coal. Break that crap down. There you go. Look at all this coal, man. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's a lot. There you go. Putting a new name in here. Ben Shoop Gardner. Congratulations. I want to pick an empty one. Wow. Wait, have these always been this full? I guess so. You can go in this one. I need to check for a name in here. I got to make sure because I don't remember seeing it. Oh, there they are. Carol Van Kauenberg. It may seem against the rules, and I'm sorry, but this is the one time I'm going to do something like this. Well, quite simply, this person right here donated 1,000. And I'm going to get 2 out today, but I'm going to specifically get them out on purpose because I feel like they deserve to get theirs out instantly. I mean, come on. But I'm also going to get out another one. Let's go ahead and do it here. We're going to pick number 9. That is going to be Cal Freeman. Carol, you specifically are going to be this person right here. You're going to own this hotel and give people places to sleep for dirt cheap. Thank you for that massive dono. I'm going to thank donos here in a little bit. Oh my gosh. I call this one complete for now until we mess around with it on stream. Can't believe I'm saying that. Never thought I'd stream. All right, and Cal Freeman is going to go in a very specific place because if you look at my donors here, which we'll go ahead and thank, why not while I'm doing this? Trace Wiggins, who donated 35. Thank you, Trace, for that very kind donation. Good to see you're still sticking around and watching and supporting. As well as Zachary Davis, which I got confused. Some people who recommend me to give them a different name, if they donate again, I might overlook or they may forget to put their alternative name in the other donation. So at one point, I put out Zachary Davis, and another time, the other name was Steam's Creative Journal, which I believe is their YouTube account. But I just put Steam. And also, I missed your $25 donation in my first stream. I'm so sorry about that, Zachary. That's something I'm trying to get better at. By my next stream, I think I'm going to have pop-ups, so all of that can be shown on the screen. But thank you for that. And also, thank you for the massive 65. I see what you did there. With a total of 370. Oh my gosh. Also, Trace with a total of 450. Holy moly. Guys, this is incredible. Thank you for all the help. But he said I can get rid of his Zachary. He just wants his Steam. So we got to figure out where Zach is. So Steam is at the brick building city. Probably just sitting in a boat. I'm sorry. Where is Zachary? Here. Hagstrom. Oh. Well, dang, you're clear across the map. But that is where I'm going to put Cal Freeman, if you're even still watching, because you're pretty early on this dono list. Are you watching, Cal Freeman? Probably not. But we'll just go ahead and place that name tag on him over there. Cal Freeman. Sweet. Fits perfect. But continuing donos here, Chrislyn Treffrey back with the 10. Oh, I forgot to put your total. I usually do that. I don't have that other book right now. I'll get it updated, but thank you, Chrislyn, for that $10. Appreciate that. And there it is. Carol Van Kauenberg with a $1,000 dono out of the blue. Why did you even do that? Thank you. What the heck? Oh my gosh, every time I see something like that, it's just like, oh, I seriously have some of the best supporters in my freaking world, and I just don't get it. It's phenomenal. You guys are so kind. What am I doing? I'm just standing here. Let's go. Carol Van Kammenberg, I hope I'm saying your name right. I don't want to butcher it. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. You helped a ton. The fact that we're gonna start wedding planning soon, and oh man, there's a lot going on in my life, and that helps a ton. That gets you definitely your own suburban house once we get started on that project. I can't wait to actually start building a little compact suburban neighborhood. I think that's my new plan, and dedicate all these houses to you guys. Oh, might even start that on stream. Well, probably not, because that requires a lot of attention. Maybe we can do or dedicate interior decorating to streams. That actually sounds kind of fun, because it doesn't require a whole lot of brain power of designing. You just kind of throw down furniture. I'm looking for Zachary Davis. Oh, was that him? That would have been funny. Nope, that's Dimitri. Are you Zach? Seba? That looks like a Zach. No, that's Spencer. Maybe Zach works behind the counter. Yeah, all right. This is going to be Cal Freeman. Thanks for being upfront about that, Zachary. I mean, I would have happily left your 2 villagers in the world, but you said I could change it, so I did. Oh God, I'm still wanted here? I gotta get out of here. Continuing on with donations. Carol, thank you again. I can't say it enough. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Ben Shoop Gardner, a new face with a 50. I just put him in the casino, correct? Yes. I also need to put you in here. There you go. Thank you so much for that, Ben. You are now in the villager book, of course. Your name will be randomly picked one day. I like to think of myself as the mayor of Moog City, but I think, nah, I do kind of like it, but I need to like make a proper mayoral's office where we make big decisions, and then I can have like a whole board of directors around me or something where I can start giving people strong positions within my world. I think that'd be pretty cool. But all right, that is all of the donos. Thank you guys so much. Oh, I didn't answer comment question of the day. Apparently I made some mistakes. Tegan Anderson is alive. Black market. Okay, that fit. Change that back to 2. And as well, Blake Fry. I put him in the prison. All right. Glad we got those corrected. And today's comment question of the day is from VZRT Tezer. Vizer Tezer. What happened to the Mindcrack server? I really enjoyed watching it. Love the videos. Keep it up. Well, for the ones that really enjoyed it, I am sorry that I've not been uploading it. I haven't uploaded it in quite some time because I lost a little interest in it. It was mainly because I'm kind of a vanilla purist. And I know everyone on there are doing vanilla things besides kind of Phoenix's things. He really did a lot of modish type things. I mean, they didn't take me out of it completely, but sometimes they did a little bit. But it was mainly like how everyone really got into duplicating stuff. I know that happens on like every server. It's inevitable, but it ruined the market. It gave me no drive to collect resources and sell them and actually try to make diamonds that way, because why would I do that when the person next to me is duplicating them and at no cost to them? It kind of rubbed me the wrong way and made me lose a little interest. That just goes for any game for me. If I cheat in this world, I'll lose interest in it because it will never feel like a pure world anymore. So that said, since I haven't uploaded in forever, I think it was just yesterday I told them I'm hopping out of Mindcrack. I don't really want to do the server side of stuff anymore, and they were all completely understanding of it, as well as me hopefully getting this job. If I get it, hopefully I do, I will only focus on this Let's Play, so I don't want to keep holding that spot on the server when I'm not uploading, when it could be given to someone else. So I will no longer be uploading on Mindcrack. I can't believe I just said that sentence. Like, I used to love Mindcrack, and I watched it all the time. And I had the opportunity to join, and I did. And, well, I've had my fun. I'm moving on, even though it was only a few episodes. I feel like there was something else I wanted to say, but I can't think of it. I'm going to go ahead and end it here, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for those incredible donations. You guys are phenomenal. See you in the next episode. Of course, it reset my emotes because this game hates me. Freaking game hates me. All right. There we go. See you guys later. Bye-bye.